Guys, part 2 of our box project here. We're going to put some holes in for some rivets, and then we're going to make a drawing so that we can have something to work with to actually get out in the shop and build this thing. So before we put holes in, we're going to put a sketch. We're going to put a sketch right on this surface right here. All right. And I'd like to put a center line in. So I'm going to hit the line command and then go for construction. And I'm just going to click right here and go to here. And then we're going to go put some dimensions on that. So I would like this to be 0.18 from the edge, and I'd like the length of this to be, grab that again, let's make it from here to that edge. Let's make that 0.375, and the same thing, we'll do the same thing down at the bottom. So 3/8 of an inch. Whoops. Okay, so now that we have this construction line, it's going to be really easy for us to put some points on it. I want to look normal to this sketch, so I'm just going to hit right here in the left view and pan over a little bit. Okay, we're going to grab the point command, which is this guy right here, and I want to put one right on the end of each of these lines, and then right in the middle, and you'll hover near the middle and you'll get this little square box there. Click on that and we have 3 points. So that's good. Now we need to mirror this over to the other side. I'm not sure what this is going to look like yet. I need to draw a mirror, I need to draw a line here. So let's grab our line command and draw a line. Will it let me select the middle of this? It won't. So I'm going to start by drawing a line from here to here. Probably know where I'm going with this. I'm going to grab that line command again, make sure I'm construction. Now I just need to select the midpoint of this guy. Where might that be? Here it is. Draw a vertical line here. That's going to be our mirror line. All right, again, looking square to this. So now we should be able to take these points and mirror them over here. So I'm going to grab my mirror tool, select the mirror line. We're going to select that line, select entity to mirror. We're going to select those points, and that looks good. All right, so now we're ready to throw our holes in there. So we're going to go to the hole command, which is right here. We want our holes to be 1/8 of an inch, 0.125. We're going to go through the whole thing. We're going to click on all of these points that we've created. And what's cool is you can see that our flat pattern's being updated and our holes are going to be drilled. Now, when we make this part, we are not going to drill the holes here. We are going to drill the holes in these edges, and then once we bend it up, we will transfer those holes into the other side. But we're only going to drill these for now. But that's okay that they're there. So that looks good. So we're ready to go to our drawing. So to make a drawing, down here, you're going to hit this little plus. Sorry about that. The plus was right where my pause button was. So I'm going to hit create drawing here. And we want, if it doesn't show up, you're going to show templates, and we want a B size. Hit OK. And first thing we're going to do is get rid of our title block when this comes in, because it's going to be in the way. So I'm going to hit escape here, click and drag over that, and delete that. I don't want any of that stuff. All right, and then we're going to go up here to Insert View, Insert. We're going to pick our Part Studio, and then we're going to pick our flat pattern. And we double click on our flat pattern, and you can see that it puts it in vertically. I don't want that. So I'm going to hit the escape button, click on this box on the outside, the orangey or brown line, right click, whoops, where is that? Click on that, right click, and hit, no, that's not what I want to do. View properties, I'm sorry, view properties. So we're going to change our rotation angle to 90, and we're going to change our scale to 1:1 so that this makes what we're doing in the shop easy. All right, 1:1. Okay, and you can see that it just fits. Yours may not be on the sheet, so you may need to move this thing. Whoops. You may need to like move it around so it fits in the middle of your sheet. All right. And now we got to throw some measurements on here, and then we should be good to go. All right, so let's put some overall measurements in so we know how big our, and I don't know how to change this to fractions, so that might be a lesson for another time. We'll just leave them in as decimals for now. All right, grab that dimension tool. Let's get our overall dimensions in. Okay, and because this part is symmetrical, I'm not going to take the time to dimension both sides. And remember that this hole is actually going to get drilled through once this gets bent. So we're not going to do that hole either. We're only going to drill these 3 holes. So those are the ones I want to locate. So we'll go from here to here and get that guy. Okay, and then we know that they are in from the edge. All right, that looks good. We need to know the size of those holes. That's fine. Again, we're not going to do these. We do need to know what these dimensions are though, so we'll go ahead and add those in. So how far is it from here to here? Right. This part is symmetrical, so I can get away with doing one of those. Okay, and how far does this stick out? All right, what have I missed? Need to know where these bend lines are relative to the edges. So, and again, this part is symmetrical, so in both directions. So I'm not going to clutter this up with a bunch of dimensions. We can realize that that's consistent through. All right, that's different on this side than it is for this hem for some reason. Not really sure why. That came out to be a different number. Oh, that's actually a little flange that goes beyond that. That's all right. All right. What's left? Guess we need to know the length of this. All right. So I think we have what we need to make our box. I'm going to have you put your name on this sheet. So put a little note in here and say, you know, dairy, so that when we print it, you'll have your own set. So now printing this is a little bit of a headache. We need to, I think, save it as a PDF first. I'm trying to remember how to do that. Perhaps I'll save that for another lesson.